How are you? Great to be here.
Happy to see you.
Shame about the English weather.
Sorry.
It's been a hard trip around Australia this time. It's my first time. I've been here since the change of government last year. It's clear that the labour movement per se in this country, ordinary working people, are going through tough times. Is that in the fallback? Is that the guitar in there? I've plugged it in. Is it making any noise? No, I figured that. But don't worry, someone somewhere is working assiduously on that. I'm going to keep gently strumming it till someone runs on stage and fiddles around with my guitar lead. In the meantime, let me tell you, Gina Reinhardt last week kicking off about the need for more Thatcherism. Still got no sound on this guitar, kids. Would really be great if someone could come up here and sort my guitar sound out for me. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing a mime. If I could have a sound person rather than a photographer on stage, I'd be really happy. Now I've got a lead here, mate. Look, it's a jack-to-jack lead here. You know, it's down there, mate. It's in the box there. This is Woody Guthrie never had this trouble, did he? No, I don't suppose he did. But he did a lot of this, I'll tell you. He did a number of people of, that'll be it, yeah. That'll be it there, yeah. They've found it. It's not what we were expecting, but they've found it. Yeah, you can bring it down a little bit, mate, for me up here. It's a bit on the loud side. I'm going to sing over that. You can turn it down a little bit. Yeah, Woody, the great thing about Woody is, you know, I'm doing a gig tonight here in the city. Woody Guthrie never did anything like I'm going to do tonight, where he did a gig and people came and he sold them t-shirts and played songs. Woody Guthrie spent his life doing gigs like this, playing to people at demonstrations on picket lines around the United States of America. So I'm very thankful for this opportunity to come here today and sing to you. So yeah, Gina Reinhardt asking for more Thatcherism. On the day I arrived, she couldn't have timed it better for me, I can tell that. Let me just say a couple of words about what that means. You'll know when you have Thatcherism in this country, when people who are receiving welfare from the state are demonised 24/7. When the disabled are no longer able to have their disability benefits paid directly to them. When people living in council accommodation who have one spare bedroom are thrown out of their houses, although there are no smaller houses for them to go into. You'll know what it is. You'll know when the number of people needing food banks rises from 30 people a week to 1,600 people a week, as it's done in Newcastle in the northeast of England. That aspect of Thatcherism is perhaps the most pernicious of all, an attack on the most vulnerable in our society, the people who most need our help and compassion. And if socialism is not at heart a form of organised compassion, then it is not worthy of the name of socialism. So I'll send this song out to Gina Reinhardt and those people who think everybody on welfare is somehow cheating them. They're not. Those people who are on welfare are just like us. That safety net is there for all of us. We support it, we lose it at our own personal peril. Mama says there'll be no work next year. Qualifications once the golden rule. Now just pieces of paper. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean I'm lazy. Just because you're going forwards doesn't mean I'm going backwards. If you look the part, you'll get the job in last year's trousers and your old school shoes. Truth is, son, it's a buyer's market. They can afford to pick and choose. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean I'm a communist. The factories are closing and the army's full. I don't know what I'm going to do. Come to see in the land of the free. There's only a future for the chosen few. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean I'm lazy. Just because you're going forwards doesn't mean I'm going backwards. Yeah! 21, you're on top of the scrap heap. At 16, you were top of your class. The taught you at school was that to be a good worker. The system has failed, you don't fail yourself. Just because you're better than me doesn't mean I'm lazy. Just because you're going forwards doesn't mean I'm going backwards. Thank you. Thank you very much. I have been doing this for a few years. It's the 30th anniversary of my first record and the miners' strike in my own country. But I'm here to tell you that I've come to the conclusion over that long period that the true enemy of all of us who want to make the world a better place is not actually capitalism or conservatism. Our true enemy is cynicism. It's the cynicism that we see in the right-wing press. It's the cynicism that we hear on the internet. The amount of bile that appears on the internet when anyone makes a positive political point, particularly vile attacks on Twitter to intelligent young women expressing an opinion. It's completely outrageous. The reason why the people, and those people who are attacking intelligent young women, they're doing it because they are the absolute opposite of an intelligent young woman. They're the complete opposite in all terms. And we need to be standing up against that. We need to be standing up against that cynicism. If you ever want to see another generation of political songwriters come through, you've got to stop them being pissed on Twitter and on the internet. You've got to allow them to make their political views and to feel confident that they can speak and get respect, whether they're male or female. We've got to stand up and make people understand that freedom of speech is not freedom to abuse. They are not the same thing. They are not the same thing. But the cynicism that is our greatest enemy, the cynicism that is our greatest enemy is our own cynicism. Our own sense that nothing will ever change. Our own feeling that nobody else gives a shit. Our own idea that everybody else is against us. That's why Gina Reinhardt wants to own newspapers, so she can drip that cynicism into our, make you feel that you're alone. But today proves that you're not alone. And I'm fortunate to travel around your country and meet people just like you every night who give me confidence that the people of Australia are not going to go through this dark time in their history without fighting back. That's what encourages me so. And the reason I'm still doing this gig after all this time, the reason why I still believe fundamentally in the ability of the audience to change the world, why I believe in that is because I meet those kind of people. I get to play on these platforms. So I want to dedicate this song to you with respect. It's called I Keep Faith. If you want to make the weather, then you have to take the blame. If sometimes dark clouds fill the sky and it starts to rain, and folks complain, and though your head may tell you to run and hide, listen to your heart and you'll find me right by your side, because I keep faith. I keep faith. I keep faith. I keep faith in you. Yes, I do. I keep faith in you. If you think you have the answer, don't be surprised if what you say is met with anger, contempt and lies. No matter how hard you will want to, just walk away. Reach out, you'll find me there beside you all of the way, because I keep faith. I keep faith. I keep faith. I keep faith in you. Yes, I do. I keep faith in you. All the dreams we shared, I never knew no one who cared about these things the way that I've seen you. It doesn't matter if this all falls off the cliff. Together we are gonna see it through. Now I know it takes a mess of courage to go against the grain. You have to make great sacrifice for such little gain, and so much pain. And if your plans have come to nothing, washed out in the rain, let me rekindle all your hopes and help you start again, because I keep faith in these troubled times. I keep faith in these uncertain days. I keep faith. I keep faith in you. Yes, I do. I keep faith in every single one of you. I keep faith in you. Yes, I do. I keep faith every single one of you. I keep faith in you. Yes, I do. I keep faith in you. I keep faith in you. I keep faith in every single one of you. Yeah. You're very kind, thank you. You're very kind indeed, and as I see, one of the great things about today is there's so many of you here with many different ideas coming together. This confluence, I think, is very, very important in any country. We have it in our country too, these kind of people's movements. It's very, very important. I just want to add an international angle to that. With this last song, the debt that we make the third world, the developing world, pay for the loans that we give to them. There's a movement to give up that debt, to drop that debt, and allow those countries to develop in their own way without having to pay us back, those poor countries. I just want to, as an international, indeed sir, as an international, so I want to finish off with a song, it's a bit of a sing-along song. We should have a sing-along in the kind of, in memory of Pete Seeger. We should have a bit of a, exactly. So you'll probably recognise the song now. Listen up, I'm going to teach it to you. It goes like this, it goes like this. Here we go. One love, one heart. Listen up now. Let's drop the debts and it will be alright. Can we sing that? Yeah, come on. One love, one heart. Let's drop the debt. Let's drop the debt and it will be alright. That's good. let's go. But I tell you what, I'd like to see, just in a sense of solidarity, I'd like to see some action as well, some action. So let's follow me now. There are moves here. Some of you won't see perhaps all these moves so far away, so you need to communicate around. But there are moves. Here's the move. Here we go. One love, one heart, one heart. Let's drop the dead, drop the dead, and it will be all right. That's good. Try that again. Go. One love, one heart. Drop the dead. Let's drop the dead. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Let's drop the dead in reparation for the years of slavery. Let's not forget our ancestors' woe. For shame will follow us down through the generations till we give Africa back the dignity we stole. One love, one love, one heart, one heart. Drop the dead. Let's drop the dead, and it will be all right. One love, one heart, one heart. Drop the dead. Let's drop the dead. Yeah, love it. Let's drop the dead and spend the money on education and help the teacher to regain the classroom door. Tear down the sweatshops that hold our children in bondage. There must be no hiding place for the exploiters of the poor. One love, one love, one heart, one heart. Drop the dead. Let's drop the dead. It'll be all right. One love, one love, one heart, one heart. Drop the dead. Let's drop the dead. It'll be all right. Let's drop the dead and free 800 million people to spend their money on the lives they want to live. Freedom from war, disease and hunger, and freedom from the man who will take more than he gives. One love,